coloring because it has stripes on it and just a pink tummy.
Huh?
I didn't get your first name correct.
So it's a corn snake, you said?
Yeah. You know why they call them corn snakes?
No.
Well, they like to live where the farmers store their corn because that attracts mice and rats, and they eat the mice and rats. So they're really a farmer's friend.
I know you meet on Thursdays and it's Monday again, so.
This is really amazing. So how old is that snake?
What?
How old is that snake?
Oh, I don't know because he was pretty much full grown when we got him. It's, we've had him for probably about 8 years.
Wow. So how long would these snakes live?
They've lived 20 to 30 years.
Wow, amazing.
So if you get a snake pet, you've got to be ready to take care of it for a while.
Wow. So how often do you have to feed that snake?
Once a week.
Once a week?
About once a week, yeah.
That's amazing.
The snake is very smooth if you touch it.
Do you want to touch it? Wow.
You just touch the tail.
Do you want to touch the tail?
It's a long ways from the mouth.
Do you want to touch the tail?
No. If you touch a snake, you'll never have a different feeling about him. There's a male.
Did it ever bite you?
The only time I got bitten with these snakes is when we're feeding them. Sometimes they mistake your hand for their food.
What y'all doing way over there?
We are just watching. We like to watch snakes.
They are beautiful creatures. Imagine yourself if you didn't have arms and legs, how would you get around?
Wow, that's a good point.
Yeah, you're lucky. We're not outside and there was something soft around it and make you get on the phone and try it.
Would you like to touch the snake's tail? No?
Well, you know what? What do you think snakes are good for? What are snakes good for? Think of something. I bet you could do it. You're sure you could
We'd have an awful lot of rats and mice if we didn't have snakes around.
Yeah, that's true.
And the mice carry the ticks that carry Lyme disease.
Yeah.
Lots of things.
Also leprosy.
The mice get in to eat your stuff too.
Lucky? Want to see little snake?
It's just a tail. There's any, you know what it is? It's boring. Touching it is really boring. After you do it the first time or so, it doesn't even feel like anything much. Just cool and
Cool and smooth.
but you can feel their muscles working a little bit. Here you got Striper. Come here, Stripe. Come here, Stripe.
Oh my gosh.
Yes, of course you do.
Oh,
They like warm hiding places.
they like hiding places, right?
Yeah. Just touch his tail. Now, what's that going to hurt? I don't care. But it's easier. You know what's easier in life? To know things than to be afraid of them and not even know them. Sometimes, you know, if you grew up in India,
Yes, then
or
I
some
would
country
have.
where they have tons and lots of poisonous, venomous snakes, then you should be scared.
Yeah.
But you grew up around here, right?
Yes.
What do we have that's scary?
I grew up partly in India, and I'm not afraid of them.
Yeah.
It took me a while.
It took you a while. Have you ever bitten by a poisonous snake, a venomous snake?
No.
For one thing, they're not poisonous.
Venomous,
I've never
right?
been bitten by one.
I don't want to either. We don't use them because that's not what we do. What we want to do with the animals that we keep is get people. Oh, why did you go through there? Get people acquainted with harmless things
Yeah.
that live here, where you live.
Yeah.
They're copperheads, yeah. You know, there was a big whooping in the paper last summer, I think, or so
Yeah.
before. A guy, they were saying, "Oh, there are more copperheads this year." No, they're not more copperheads. They're more stupid people.
Yeah, that's a good point.
And the man said that had stepdad got bit by a copperhead. I mean, the media, the press, and everybody, reporters make a big whoop out of a lot of stuff that isn't worth it. And everybody, they want to stir up fear, I guess, or keep people in the house.
Yeah.
So this guy, I'll feed you later. I'll feed you later. What is he doing? Think, what he might be doing?
What
Is
do
his
you
tongue
think
going
they
in
do
and
with
out?
their tongue?
Smelling your face?
Yeah. Smelling whatever you can.
What do they do with their tongue? Why do they stick their tongue out?
They don't have nostrils like you do to smell. And
It's the way they smell. Pick up
well, they
little-
need to smell things so they know whether they're good to eat or not. I think he decided I was too big.
Yes, maybe.
Decided I was too big to eat. Go back on that one.
Do you think that snakes has memory and they can recognize you and they remember you?
They're different. People say yes, people say no.
Mhm.
But they do recognize people that they're acquainted with for a long time, that feed them, and, you know, they do.
Well, they also recognize whether a person has confidence in handling them or not.
They're comfortable.
Whether people are comfortable with them.
It's like the snake on the bottom behind the chair. He's a smart old SO, whatever. He's funny because once in a while, I'll start to open the thing and he'll look at me and oh no, leave it locked, because he made me feel a little fear.
Yes.
He made me, not really scared fear, but nervous.
Yeah.
And if he makes me nervous, he's going to know it. It's just like people that tease people.
Yes.
They love it. They want to tease you. They want to tease you more and more. And you know, make you miserable sometimes, bullies especially, but that's what they do. So they sense things that we sometimes don't even know. Now, let's see, this one has rosy color on the bottom. And hardly any of the corn type pattern. But you're a handsome boy, aren't you? I even paid money for you. And a snake show.
Wow.
One thing you should never do with a snake, no matter how tame or friendly it is put them down on the floor like they're going to be free. Or on the
Okay.
ground. And then grab them back. Don't do that.
Oh, because
They're not stupid.
Yeah.
You lied to me, you little so, you know, don't pretend to let me go and then bring me back.
yeah.
Just like how you would feel about different situations.
Yes. So you never let the snakes around the house?
No.
Yeah.
I'm not saying they have never gotten out.
Oh, they
They
did?
don't run around the house.
Yeah.
One Halloween. You know what makes a good Halloween costume? There you go.
Oh my gosh. You don't do this, do you?
Yeah, we were taking turns, and everybody came to the door, just put a snake around your neck, and they said, "Oh my God, you know, you don't have to put your clothing on. You can do whatever you want to, but it's an easy thing to do." We had the one below this. It was over to you, wasn't it?
Yeah.
We had a tag on the kitchen counter, and we were bringing her to the door like this for Halloween, and they